This is one of the most serious and important messages I will ever share with you. Even if only a handful of people watch this, if it truly reach even few awakened souls, that will be enough, because can change the course of your life and can give you some level of support. At least this is my intention. I'm here to tell you, you're not alone. I'm here to tell you, like you, I am every day discovering what is to be here as a soul in the avatar body, and what is here to understand the liberty of the soul, which is the only thing we came here really to reconnect with ourselves. Only ourselves. As soon you will know yourself, which is there's no self, this is when you can really start to feel with your essence the true of your soul, how big you are, how gigantic, how tremendous big you are. You created universes. You create so many different realities. And now somehow you're trapped here in this limited reality, in the total trap of reincarnation. And I'm here to share my message with you. I'm not talking about spirituality as most people know it. Not another religion, not different spiritual school, not join a new system of belief. I'm talking about something far harder, much deeper, completely removing yourself from all programs. That means religious, spiritual, culture, social, even the subtle mental patterns that shape your reality, who you think, feel, and see reality. It is one of the most difficult things a soul can do while living inside the avatar we call the human body. The soul is free, but the body, the brain, the senses, the essence of the illusion are part of the system designed not to support you, but to control and manipulate you. The brain is like a biological computer. It's a tool. It has nothing to do with your soul. Running codes that has nothing to do with the essence of your being. Even our eyes, ears, our mouth, the sense, the skin is distorted reality in ways that keep you away from the truth of who you are. When you step away from every religious authority, every spiritual organization, every cult of belief, when you stop depending on someone else's idea of God, creation, or purpose, something extraordinary can happen, or maybe already happened to you. You remember that the spark of creation is within you. You are the drop of the sea, of the huge ocean, and you are also the ocean itself. You are both creation and the creator. And here's what very few dare to say. Everything you see, everything you touch, every person, every animal, every object has a soul. It's you, it's part of you. Not in the same way we think of human souls, but each carries its own spark of the same creation you came from. Every object is made of atoms, and every atom is connected to the quantum field, the same field that holds and unites all life. This is why nothing is truly separate from you. You are already part of everything. When you understand this, you can no longer look toward, to blame others outward for your answers, not even from me. Even as you hear my voice, my words, I do not want you to take them as your truth simply because I speak them. This is my truth, born from my journey, from my struggle, from my rejection, from my dying many times this lifetime, and to reborn again, and literally every day. Your truth must be lived, felt, discovered inside of you. If what I say resonate, I'm glad, because then we share a frequency. Recognition, our quantum field, our electronic beings can feel comfortable and can feel home by being in the same quantum field and hear my voice. It can give you some warmth, some spark, which is you can carry and create your own sparks. If it doesn't, your own path will take you where it needs to go. This level of awakening can be lonely. You may feel low energy, even depressed at times, because you no longer feed the old world, yet the new one isn't fully formed yet. But know this, if your soul has managed to break through all the fence and barriers to reach you, you are one of the luckiest souls in this universe, in this reality, in this limited reality. And yes, light attracts darkness, because light can be seen through the darkness. When you look at the sky, the sky is dark. The only way for you to see the stars is from the darkness you can see the stars. The greater the light you carry, the greater the challenges that will come. This is why awareness is required in every moment, in what you do, what you touch, how you speak, even tone of your voice, and what you give your attention to. Your awakening is not just for you, it's a beacon of light for others still sleeping. And because we are one, your awakening will touch them. I know this road. It took me over 10 years to strip away all the programs. As you know, I've been part of the Kabbalah Center for over 25 years. And other Jewish religious organization. I study different spirituality. I study different religions and really in depth. I receive knowledge there, but knowledge had to become turned to wisdom. No one came to me with the complete truth. I had to walk away, endure rejection, be completely alone, outside of any community, and rebuild myself over and over every single day until I could stand in my own truth. And once you start walking, you will encounter traps. They come dressed as a progress or awakening, but they can quietly destroy your life if you're not gonna come back to the moment of the truth you understand. I have seen it over and over. People who began the spiritual path full of hope, only to find themselves in crisis, sometimes worse than before they begin. Studies shown that nearly 49% of people who take an intense spiritual practice face a deep crisis of meaning within 1, 2, or even 5 years. I will use word depression, which is, I don't like to use word depression. It's not depression, it's just lack of awareness. But because it can resonate for you to understand what I'm referring to, I'm going to use the word depression, confusion, a loss of grounding. And it is not because they are weak. It is because those practices dismantle the mind's existing structures without showing you how to build something stable in their place. When you leave something and you don't replace with something else, it can be very lonely and empty. But this is when the real spirituality starts. There are 5 main traps I want to name today, not to frighten you, but to prepare you. Because when you are aware, when you have a tool, you become real spiritual warrior. And you will become aware, and you become with the center column energy. This is what they think about. From left to right, from left to right, like a cuckoo. You will learn how to be balanced with everything what you're going through while you discovering your truth. First is the magic pill. Expectation, the belief that one retreat, one meditation, or to meditate every day, the teacher will fix everything quickly, or mentor or guru. At first you feel amazing, then it fades and the search begins again. Second one is more is better. Overloading yourself with countless practice, hoping intensity will speed growth. Without integration, this burns you out. Third is the chosen one syndrome, feeling to advance, to connect with all friends or all low vibration people. It's too much for you. True growth makes you more able to connect, not less. But of course, in order for you to connect again with the same people you knew once before you start your process, it's require reborn, die and reborn again, and to understand who you are and to be open every day, every moment. The fourth one is the emotional numbness, when you don't really feel anymore anything. The overload that shut down your feelings entirely. Life turns gray even as you try to open your heart. And this is another beautiful process. This is part of the process. And the fifth one is the rejecting the earthy things, turning away from money, relationship, and responsibility as if they are unspiritual. Real growth means living your truth in the world, not escaping from it. But again, to take a break, it's very necessary. But if your break take way too long, this is when you start to feel not happy. But I'm not talking about happiness we knew once. We're talking about the peace and quietness. While you experience everything around you, you stay balanced and focused. Behind all of this is a single deeper trap, the ego in disguise. The old ego doesn't die. It puts on white robes, calls itself spiritual, and continues to feed an unfeeling superior. And you, every time when you judge somebody, you feel righteous, you're in a trap. Because every time when you judge or analyze somebody, you're basically judging and analyzing yourself. But again, to go through this process, it's necessary. You cannot become superhero without going through your own internal fight and discovery. So how do you move forward? You return again and again to the truth inside you. You stop running from your life and instead allow spirituality to serve you. You understand that your path is not a retreat from reality, but it's a deepening into you, inside of you. You begin to live with full awareness that everything you touch, everything you see is part of you. You start to touch things with so much love. It's like exactly how you want to be touched by the creation. And you remember, you are not alone. There are others walking this path with you right now, awakening, struggling, learning to carry the light without burning themselves out, without having any support. The struggle itself is sacred. It's important. It means you are getting closer and closer to your essence. Real spirituality is not about escaping life. It is about loving it, so much you can no longer look away from it is reality. It is about bringing light into the everyday, into cooking, into traffic jams, into conversation, into paying bills, and realizing you don't have enough money, and then you realize the things you've been giving your energy to, it's continues sucking your energy because the money is the raw energy. And where you put your money, what you buying, what you giving your energy, what you bring home, it's all becoming part of your quantum field. And if your quantum field so cluttered with so many things, with so many thoughts, therefore it have nervousness in the vibration. Before awakening, chop wood, carry water, give somebody a hand. You smell the wood near the water, feel the life in your own hands. If these words resonate, take them into your heart. If not, walk your path and discover your own. Either way, remember, you are here for the reason. You agree to be part of this program. And no matter how hard it sounds, no matter how you feel it's unfair, there's nothing fairness in this reality. But if I will go a little bit deeper and I will tell you what I believe, and again, my truth, it's my truth. After everything what I learned, after everything what I put together, and trust me, even when I was in a religious environment, I was never one who just listened to somebody lectures and taken someone words as it is. I was always learner. I was always academically study individual. I always, whatever somebody state some statement from any books, any spiritual righteous soul, I never took their words. I went, I read myself, and I said to myself always, what do I feel? How do I think? What do I feel? What do I think? It's really, really important. Because only then you can really be truthful with yourself. You see, when our soul leaves this body, and again, it's my truth. This is what I believe in this moment of my life. If maybe tomorrow I will tell you something else only because I discovered something new and I'm progressing, I'm evolving in my own spiritual growth. When our body separates from the soul, it's really painful process for the soul, because when your memory removed from your soul, it's not that easy than people think. The whole system was built after we leave this reality, which is in Aramaic called Malchut, the world of practicality, the world of atoms activated on the quantum field. We live to different reality, which is unknown in our memory here. So we have a two type of memory. We have a memory which is a experience as a human body of many different lifetimes, and we have a real memory when we completely separate from the program. In order for us to connect to the sparks, to separate completely from the programs, we need to be prepared when our body separate from the soul, when our soul leave the body. Why it's really important? It's extremely important because you will be meeting with a lot of different beings. They will be dressed in anything close or familiar to you. It can be your grandparents, your parents, depends who left the world before you. It can be different type of guru or righteous souls. It can be Moses, Jesus, Muhammad, whatever you want. For young men, it can be some beautiful lady, naked, who really looks so pleasant and so welcoming. They're gonna give you all the trap. They're gonna tell you all the guilt you need to feel about your past life, how many people you hurt, how many people you lied to, what you did, and you're going to look all your movie of your life. You're going to feel so much pain. You didn't even know what to do with yourself because you don't have body, but soul feel ashamed because soul, start to trust these high beings when they're telling you, look what you did here, but they're not telling you about the program, about the trap of this program. Then they're telling you, oh my God, you need to come back. You really need to come back. You need to fix so many things. And you start to feel guilt. And then telling you, remember your soulmate? He's waiting for you. You need to understand something. At least give yourself permission to hear different reality, different truth, whatever truth can be even, can be called. You need to understand. Then what kind of God sitting there and punishing or giving blessings? Who make those decisions? Because you will make certain prayer certain way, you know how to pronounce your prayer better, because you understand the intention is the key. Whatever you pray, and if your prayer not helping you to change in your essence, how you speak, how you do business, how you look at other people, your prayers is just another program taking you even a deeper trap. So when your soul sitting there and receiving all this information, you have only seconds when you leave your body to tell all of them, then you know who you are. You are the creator. You are part of the creation. You don't need to come back here with any guilt and any lies. This is how you can set yourself free. There's a lot of studies behind it. It's one of the reason I really love the Book of Death from tribes of in Himalayan. There's a few tribes. I can leave you link below. I really like how they describe how you're preparing yourself for death, because we need to understand our nervous system is the number one key, the trigger, how we will let spirituality to come to us in our human body. Because most of us already come born with so many programs where the nervous system attached to these programs, and we trigger by so many things, and we feel the pain and suffering, and we feel anger without seeing the full picture, because this is exactly what programs wants, because somebody benefit from the pain you're going through. Someone benefit from all the killing and separation and all this nonsense, and you adding the oil to the fire by letting this energy, this information to activate inside of you, and stand to zoom out and say, 1 second, what do I know about this person? What do I know about his lifestyle, where his childhood, where he came from, how he developed himself? This person have no idea who he is, and I'm judging him on top of everything, and this person judging me while he doesn't know who he is. And it's like a trap, you understand? We're all in a one big trap. But what I'm telling all of you, start to wake up, start to understand. You've been used completely, and your beautiful soul agree to come back here again and again without really understand what's happening here. So I really hope this video, I don't like word hope, but my intention, then this video can give you some perspective of another soul who's going through my own spiritual process, my own struggle, but really beautiful understanding. And remember, when you come to this place, when you try to practice the emptiness, it's not an easy place to be. It's so unfamiliar. And many of us run back to the familiar, to comfortable. When somebody gonna tell you what to do, at least you waiting for somebody will send you some mercy and your life will change. But what I'm telling you, there's nobody to wait for. You are the only one. It's a take a lot of courage. I'm sending you so much love and so much koach, strength, energy. Let's work together. Let's help our souls to awaken more and more people so we can all come back home and to start our journey from free will and not from manipulative reality. All the best. Bye bye.